Private key theft remains the top security threat in crypto year after year. And we both know that private keys are fundamental. So, Dirk, why do you think the industry hasn't solved this problem yet?
Yeah, good question. So I think that the problem often comes down to just poor private key management. Many platforms still rely on centralized systems for storage, often without proper encryption and redundancy of key backups. These setups create single points of failure that attackers can exploit. The technology to secure keys properly exists, but implementing it at scale or convincing organizations to prioritize it in their budgets remains a major challenge.
Yeah, exactly. And on that note, access control exploits have been skyrocketing. We know that in 2024, they accounted for nearly 75% of all crypto hack losses. And that's a pretty sharp increase from 50% in 2023. So, what do you think is driving this surge?
So I think a big factor is the increasing complexity of Web3 ecosystem overall. More moving parts mean more attack vectors. Access control attacks, often tied to private key compromises, have become dominant across sectors because attackers are finding weak points in operational security. Phishing will always be the problem. Without robust access controls and tools like enhanced multisig, organizations are just going to keep leaving themselves exposed.
Yeah, and multi-sig really is such a no-brainer, but we still see such resistance to adoption of it. And I think that brings us to the Cryptocurrency Security Standard, or CCSS. It's such a clear and effective solution for these challenges. It offers a framework that organizations can adopt to strengthen their security posture significantly. Do you want to talk a little bit about how CCSS is addressing these challenges?
Absolutely. Obviously, I'm biased by my involvement, but just the CCSS is a game changer. It provides a structured framework tailored specifically to crypto systems. Its recommendations, like multi-layered security, regular audits, strict access controls, tackle these vulnerabilities that we're talking about directly. So by adopting the CCSS, organizations can drastically improve private key security and reduce both the frequency and severity of breaches.
I couldn't agree more. I do think that standards like CCSS not only help secure private keys, but they also introduce a consistency across the industry that's really needed. And for those who are watching, what are the immediate first steps that they can take to improve private key security?
So first, they need to use platforms that prioritize distributed storage and strong encryption for the back end of everything that they're doing. And then tools like multisig for key management are critical, and automating incident response strategies is a must and becoming easier with a lot of the AI tools. And of course, just to start aligning with the other requirements of the CCSS. They're a proven best practice roadmap for securing your systems effectively.
That's solid advice, Dirk. And, I think that adopting these measures isn't just about risk reduction, it's about trust. And we know that in crypto, trust is everything.
Couldn't have said it better, Jess. That's what the entire ecosystem is built on. At the end of the day, it's about creating systems that people can rely on as the industry matures. Widespread adoption of standards like the CCSS are crucial for demonstrating that we're serious about security and resilience. And if we want to grow interest and trust in crypto as an industry, especially from businesses and institutions, we need to show that we're capable of making real strides forward in protecting the assets and ensuring long-term viability.
Yeah, I totally agree. And thanks for talking with me about this, Dirk. I think that we've given people a lot to think about and hopefully to act on.
Absolutely. As always, thanks for having me, Jess. It's always great to dive into these critical topics with someone who totally gets it.